Welcome to the 5-point series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic. We're picking up on the 15th of August 1971. In the last part, we had a little bit of a cash crisis, which we're still living through it, but we were starting to gain some money. What I really do need to focus on trying to improve that by getting this farm online, which means we do need to build this grain storage, which needs 155 tons of steel. Wow. It's going to be painful. The other big project I do need to get completed through this winter is this power station. This needs 231 tons of steel. So we're going to have a little bit of a problem going forward. In fact, it's a very real possibility that I may need to take out a loan, which will be a little bit unfortunate, but I can't see any other way of doing this. But I don't want to jump in with a loan just at the moment. I just want to see what... At the moment, all we're building is an Ampere brick house. So the question is, what would I think we can go with a silo. I think the power is probably the bigger issue. Let me just check. Yeah, because I think once we get into winter, we're going to draw more power from these two substations here, and then we're going to be in trouble. Just see what the state of this building is. Yeah, we've got to bring in 92 tons of steel. We're going to have to go for it, guys. I do need that built so that we can stabilize the power, because... And then, of course, the other thing also is that by March, we need to get some tractors in here as well. I think the fields, we still need these roads built as well, so that we can connect up the fields. And, of course, I've still got the project that I need to work out here. And I think for the winter, what we're going to do is just keep trying to push out this road crew here. And also, I think we could get one project going here, because I think this doesn't need... Yeah, this over here doesn't actually need steel. And how much steel does this need? Tiny amount, but also, how much does this need? That doesn't need much either, so we can get that built. About this. Yes, it's a tiny amount of steel as well. So we can work on these projects here for the moment, because we do need the sewer line in to get this working. So that can kind of come together. And of course, through the winter, we're going to be working at long range, so it's not going to be much point in coming out here any further. One thing we can get in and out of here now. Oh, that comes in this way. This comes in here. We don't really have a road connection out here. What do we need here? I think we can also start work on these as well. So what we're going to do is go for non-steel related projects for the moment for our main construction, because we can get this finished. It will mean that we can get the road connections into here. And is this right? Yeah, it comes there. This one would go that way, that would go that way, that would go that way. Yep. So we can keep our construction office busy. It's just that we don't... Oh, God. That's probably steel being imported. Let me just check. Import. Yeah, we just imported 110 tons of steel. How do we import that much steel? So this can be the only project we need at the moment with steel. We've now finished this accommodation, and we've now got the slack for the population. The only other thing I do need to build is over here. Get the road crew on that as well, because I've realised that I don't actually have a bus station out here at the moment. And if we're going to send a workforce down to here to man the geothermal power plant, we're going to need a workforce. We also need to get a workforce into here. The other thing also is we need to look at the fuel situation over here. I think what we will do is I've got no slack here. Okay. We've got a problem here in the sense that Right, we need to get fuel into there, but I'm trying to think of a way. We really need another gas station, but there's no point overloading this because, well, we could plan another one up here. This one is already got a full load. Is it everything is being delivered to fuel? Can we still? Let me just click on here. Where is it? Right. I don't think this is right next to the gas station, so you don't need that. And then what we'll do is go over to here and we'll just put that there. $45 tons. I think we just put in, say, deliver fuel. Start with 10%. We'll just build the fuel up slowly over time. We definitely need this built. This built. This has to be high priority. How's this doing? This is high priority. That's built. We've got the crops flowing into here. We got finished our nuclear program. Get that. We get here train production line, airports, nuclear fuel. I think we can just do the nuclear fuel. Get that program finished. And what am I building here? Oh, this is going to be eventually will be a crop distribution system, so that we actually have a dedicated distribution office here that will send out the crops from this area here. Not feeding it at the moment, for we're not really filling this up, and that could be an issue. We just need more and more crops. That's the problem. I mean, another possible option that we could bring online is over here, our livestock farm. I don't want to commit too much to that at the moment. We're kind of a bit stuck at the moment with respect to what we're actually doing. And a tiny amount of steel building up in here, but it's nowhere near enough for what we need. Just get this. I just want to come out here. Oh, I've had this before. We're gonna have to build it from that end. So what I've done is I've connected this directly to the bridge, and the problem is that the trucks can't turn round because they're on this road, because this road hasn't been built. So the top tip, guys, is if you're building into here, what you've got to do is have a little bit of two-way road attached to it. Yeah, there's a bit of a mistake there. I can't fix it now, it's too late. So we're gonna have to build it in from this end. So we kind of got a bit stuck there. I think what we can do is keep pushing out the road this way through the summer or the autumn, and we can build in this stuff here. Get this built. That would be quite useful. Anything else out here that we've got a police station here. Once we built this, we could probably start thinking about the police station. We've also got these buildings need absolutely tiny amounts of steel as well. Oops, we want to get rid of these. A bit of a mistake there. Yeah, obviously make sure none of these are going to allow workers to move in. Certainly don't want that circumstance at the moment. What's that here? These are definitely do with trying to build that. fact, and that, because that would be the roads into the secret police and the ordinary police there. Make sure we'll should have about 400 workers out here. I think what I might do is we got that there, we got the store, which is about there. I think what I'd like to do is get in another residential block here. Get through all this lot. Oops, back one. It'll be this one. Make sure that just about reaches 274. Just drop you there. Well, you in. Probably hook you into there. There. And there. Probably one into there. I've just split this road up, but we'll remove you on the road split. Okay, so we got that done. Back up to 43,000. Yep. How are we doing here? Yeah, we need a workforce here. I might have put too much focus on what's going here, but it's okay because we're still going into winter, and I do need to build this money up, so we might as well just keep trying to build a reserve there. Get citizens. I think that'd be okay because as we build those. Right, I think we can afford 1 ton of steel. We can get that built. Because there's no point building that if we don't have this as a location for our workforce. In fact, what I should need to do is put in road connection halfway there. Get you to build that. And what that means is workers coming. Actually, what we could do is another asphalt footpath. Maybe come in a little bit closer to there. Build that. What that would mean is that workers from over here, if there's any of them who are unemployed or anything like that, they can get to the bus station here. We can get that done. Right. Just want to check. Check. Yes. We need a lot more crops and stuff flowing into the. Got 57 tons in there. Actually, one thing I haven't checked is what's the fertility of these? 145%. 145%. I do wonder, because these fields have been a bit fallow, whether these are actually improving in fertility. Where these, that's down to 10%. See what we've got here. Yeah, we've got loads of chemical fertilizer, but we don't have any long-term fertilizer. Because of course I could import biological, but then that comes back to money, and that is not good. Okay. Building collapsed. Where was that? Okay, we've got a building finally collapsed over here. This is one of the problems if you've got populated buildings on here. You look at these, you can see that they're really bad condition. But there's nothing I can do about it. You've got no way to send out. You can't even recover the scrap. Is there any way I can? I can't move this forward because I need steel. I can't afford 155 tons of steel. This has to be the priority, even though it's not being built at the moment. So what I'm going to have to do is let the construction office catch up, which means we're going to need to put the focus on the what we call it, on infilling these roads and stuff. There we got a little bit of steel going in here. This will get the bus stop set up. That's it done. I'm just going to turn off everything for the moment. I don't want anybody idly standing in there waiting for things. It says there's no food, but we've only got 0.32 tons of food. Okay, we've got a food problem. What's going on with our food? Okay, we're in trouble. We're just not producing enough food. Oh, God, we got maintenance. Okay, we're in trouble. Okay, this guy has just delivered. I think it's a. He's just delivering. I need another cupboard hole very, very quickly. I know what I can do. You get to there ASAP. I'm just about to have a population crash because I can't repair the building. Oh, I am in trouble. Serious trouble. We might not need that power station because we may have a population collapse. Right, we got our happiness is down to 58%. We are now in very serious trouble. All right, suspend. There's absolutely no point building this. Suspend it. We've got down to a population of 6,000 now. Yes, I know the population's happiness is right. Hopefully this will. Okay, we're now doing repairs, and of course it's also coming in at an absolute worst possible time because we've got that there. Our loyalty is crashing. Everything is crashing down around our ears. Going into winter with a low happiness, everything. This could be almost, could be even possibly a game over, to be honest. I mean, this is a good example when you've got a key industry that is supplying the whole population. If I had money, I could have just imported stuff. Right, we're now producing food. The question now is, can we get the food out fast enough before the whole population? We're down to 5,000 now. Yes, I know the happiness is low. We can start getting some food in. The trouble is because the happiness is low, we're now also going to get a problem with the servers. We can get people in. Come on, game. Where are you going? Only got 2 tons. You're probably going to take it up to. Oh, this is the type of death spiral that you can get into if you are not slightly a bit careful. We need more and more workers into here, producing more and more food. Okay, we're getting the trucks are coming in. I know you could say that I could buy food from the customs shed, but one, I don't have enough money, and two, we've probably had queues here, and I can't get the trucks to actually do the delivery. So we're gonna have to try and push this out the best we can. We're now getting food in here, but You can see the effect now. One, our sellers are a lot less efficient. If I push that down here, I know you guys can't see it, but these have now got an average productivity of 30%. That 30% means that instead of say that workers supplying 3 customers, they're now only supplying 1 customer, which means that you get a lot less people in being served, and that's why you get the overflow. And again, that's what starts to cause problems. Right, I mean, just to show you, I mean, the population itself hasn't done, but the real damage has been done by the falling happiness. And more, I mean, probably what's helped me is the high actual loyalty, but that's not going to help if we can't sustain it in here. And of course, because we're losing population, that means our other industries are going to start to suffer. So like we probably won't have anyone in here, which means that we've probably got very few workers out here, and of course they're less productive as well. So just again, this is where it all knocks through. Oh no, the productivity of these guys is not quite so bad. But right, we're getting food into here, which is getting the population fed. We got again here is an example of what can happen. Is this we've got here due to sickness, we've also got due to small child. Now the fact that it says small child has probably got more to do with the fact that there isn't enough workers to actually get into the kindergarten. Oh, too many mistakes, way too many mistakes. Right, let's see. We're still playing catch up with the food situation. Trying to think of a way to do this. I think if I bring food there. I think if I which one's this? This is. Why are you delivering meat? Oh, you've got a couple of refrigerated trucks here. I'm going to keep a very strict eye on our money now. If I can get a full stockpile in here, we might be able to solve this problem. Okay, we've got food in there. That's been emptied. Got 564 tons of crops in there. We are just producing just enough fuel. Get that done. Okay, I think we've averted the major problem, but the problem we've got now is happiness. It's going to take a little while to rebuild that. Don't tell me the water's not working. This is just standard maintenance. Right, we got a tiny amount of food in there, so we just need to build that momentum back with the food. Winter's coming in. We're down to 9,000. Right, on the 24th of November, we just got one field still going. Let's just have a look at the overall happiness. Where is it? In here somewhere. This is about 40%. 40%. How are we doing here? So it looks like the happiness. This is 33%, 41%. Right, we've got a population of 4,000 now. So we've lost a third of our population. We've got a lot of sickness, which is going to help, not going to help. We're going broke. I just don't want to borrow the money. I'd rather not do anything at the moment. Just let these guys do the jobs that need to be done, but don't need to be cost any major costs at the moment. An unfinished road here. Things here. We're just holding at 42%. It is increasing. Let me just look at the overlay again. Just click that so I can close that. Right, it says 44% food. That's 84%. That's 82%. That's 86%. I got 9.2 tons in there. We're still playing catch up because we don't have the workforce in here. That's the problem. Right, our population is down to 3,700. I think all I can do at the moment is just monitor this and hope that it pulls round, but it's going to be a bit of a mess. Welcome back. I thought I'd give you an update because things are going from bad to worse, and what I'm having to do now is resort to bringing in some workforce from up here. The problem is that I've got no staff in my prison, so I've now got prisoners escaping. But what I'm desperately trying to do now is to pull workers back into this core town, simply because we've got no population, and at the moment everything is going really badly wrong, and I'm not 100% convinced I can actually turn this round, because what I need is as many workers as possible into here, but the trouble is they're all leaving as quickly as possible, because we've now got a population of under 3,000, which is basically the population of this place. I think the only way I'm going to save this is by abandoning this area, but it's going to be a major disaster. You can see everything here has gone completely pear-shaped. I think we're just going to have to keep pushing workers into here just to try and get everybody back to this area here. To say it's on the partially positive side is the fact that we will how can you say, we won't need to worry about crime because we won't have a population big enough to worry about it. Let's just get here. Just move everyone into here. I know I'm upsetting them all, but I don't really feel it's anything I can do now, because we're now got under 3,000 and the whole economy is, as I say, I need to get, I think I might even have to push some people into here as well. See, the happiness is now 39%. Okay, let me just see. I've got some more people here. Let's get you back into here. I can keep the workers in here, so we can see we're getting more workers into here. I think if I can get out of the snow as well, we might be able to turn this round. The other thing I also had to do was borrow some money, so where you've got a debt of 70,000 rubles as well, which isn't helping matters very much. Enough to get you into here. Get everybody down the local services. You're empty, you're empty, you're empty. There's no point in where you can just stay there. You're going to be a hero. That's about, oh, I've got a few people here. Because I'm still losing people from here. Down to 2,800. I need the workforce concentrated so that it can actually do things. If I can find any more is in here. Right, got some more workers here. Oops, no. Some more workers into there. Don't need to worry about the pollution from here because this is barely functioning. And that also means that we've now got a fuel problem because we don't have anyone producing. We've got a very small workforce up here producing fuel. I think the only people producing fuel now are the people coming up from the other location. Water market. Let me just see if I can find anyone else here. Nope, I think we've now got a wilderness here. Everything we've got now is in this area here, which means we're probably not producing chemicals either, but then that's irrelevant. We've got a workforce here. I think we will, if I can hook up this bus line. We need to you up into there. Let's guard that connection. You pick up workers from here. We get some chemical production. Not got enough workers in here. See, the problem now is we got our productivity is so low, we don't have enough people in here now serving food, which means that we got shoppers out, people outside who can't get food. That means that we're now kind of, because our loyalty has got so bad, and we're down here to here. Right guys, I'm just gonna break the video here because this has still got a bit of a saga to go, so just gonna leave it for the moment and just play on. Okay, welcome back to this last update for this part, and things are pretty dire is probably the polite way of saying it. The population is down to 2,500, and the biggest problem at the moment is the fact that because of the very low productivity, I can't feed this entire population anymore. So I'm kind of getting a little bit desperate, but I've got one possible idea that I might be able to pull off. If we go to shops, and let me just see if I can, whoops, back. What I'm looking for is this. If I can get this in somewhere. Where can I put it? I really need it. I can probably put it up here actually. We're gonna kind of just tuck it in here. Get this in here. As you may have guessed, I'm in pretty desperate states now. In fact, I'm not 100% certain I can pull this off actually. We're gonna put that in there. And what I'm hoping is that if I can get food supply into here with some extra workers, we might be able to just offset this problem, because this is what's actually destroying me now. Because the happiness is so low, the productivity is absolutely abysmal, and I'm stuck in this loop now where I've kind of got people in here, but I'm losing them all the time, and I've got nobody else up here. Effectively, I'm now working on this city here. Right, this has been built. Who's delivering the food? Who delivers the food here? Food, 100%. What I'm hoping is that if I can get this food supply turned round. We've got workers in here. We just get, if I can just get some extra food capacity in here to offset this problem, we might just be able to solve it. If not, I'm finished. And then what we're going to do, and what I'm going to do after that is a question of well, we'll just have to see. So I'm just going to wait for the food truck here. We've got a traffic jam. Okay, so we got, I think the game is conspiring completely now to cripple me, because what we've probably got here now is what are you? Yeah, you're trying to do repairs. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. That effectively now damages my fuel supply. Just want to see. I just want to see if I can get. Right, we've now got food into here, which has kind of increased our capacity. But you can still see we've got shoppers in front of our store. It's almost like we need another store. I'm not sure if I can get another one in. I mean, it's the food is the problem. Let me just see. We can't build another one of these because we've already got the free one. Just wondering if I can get another food store in here. The downside is that I'm actually, whoops, I don't think I've got time to build this, so we're going to get you in there. Get the road crew on this. This one needs a tiny amount of boards and steel. If I can build in these food supplies, we might just be able to get this, turn this round, because it's the food that is what's crippling me. And of course, as this happiness improves, so will our overall productivity. We need to feed the population. I think that's the biggest problem we've got at the moment. It says electronics and food and meat, because people aren't being served. I don't think we can put meat into here, can we? Yes, we can. Right. Who's delivering the meats? Get deliver meat in here as well. Is this? Get this to 100%. Get food and meat and food in there, and we can turn that population round. Get this built, and then we might just save our economy. I've tried to keep the chemical plant going here because the other thing I had to resort to was taking out a loan. So we've now got a loan of 70,000 rubles, because basically, because the economy collapsed completely, I effectively ran out of money. So what I want to do is just get this finished and built. Right, should power through here. I just built the wrong one. Oh, I just built the wrong one. Haha. Okay, demolish. Yes, because I'm panicking a bit. That's no good. I think we might be able to. I think we're getting things. We're getting ahead of the curve now. Actually, maybe I don't need that. So that was a bit of wasted resources, but that's okay. This is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you've got an idea of how quickly things can go wrong in this game. I will review whether it's worth carrying on with this series, simply because it's going to take a very long time to rebuild this population, and effectively what we're going to have to do is repopulate this area here. So any comments, suggestions? Do you want me to carry on, or do you want me to start again? Feel free to chuck it in the comments, but until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.